Today's video is gonna be the most important video I am gonna take for the whole series which I'm doing. So this is what people doesn't know. Like there are people who knows also, but most of the people who are starting, they don't know this. Okay. So that question is how to lose a fixed amount of money in a trade. Like for example, you have learned about risk to reward and all those concepts. So you just know, okay, you have to put, if you are risking one, like 100 rupees, you have to gain 200 rupees and all those things. But how to risk only 100 rupees? That is a question which almost all the traders, even I had it. Like I got to know about this 6 months before, and that too, no one was there to teach me. I just learned it somehow. I learned it from ChatGPT, I guess. So this is a concept of position sizing. So this is really important before you go on a trade. So more than whatever strategies you have, risk management is really important. So risk management is the amount of money which you are gonna lose if the trade doesn't go in your way. So for this, I'll just go directly into it. I don't want to waste time. So yeah, this is you entered the trade over here. Okay, for example, you entered the trade over here, you kept the stop loss exactly over here, and you take profit over there. But what happened? It came up and then went and hit your stop loss. So at this time, people might your aim was to lose only $50 or $100, but you lost more than that. So why did that happen? That is a question I'm gonna answer you. So for this, you use position sizing. So to get an fixed amount of loss. Okay. So to do that, you just mark this tool. Like this tool is really important. You just put this and mark where your stop loss should be. So see this amount 47. That is the amount which you have to enter. Okay. We are gonna use a position sizing tool, which is this. This is called myfxbook.com. So I'll just enter. This is how you will enter the market. I mean, the web page. So you just close it. Home, you just go here. Forex calculator. This is for mostly for forex, which I'm telling. You have to do every for even for the Indian market, like for F and O, you have to position size. So this is everywhere, like whatever market. So I'm teaching only for forex at this point. So you just go click on the position size calculator. So you get this. So right now the currency pair I'm gonna trade is Euro USD. So you can change if you're trading something else like GBP CAD or GBP JPY. You have to put this. Do not forget. Okay, you should not forget these things. And then account size. For example, I'm trading in a $5,000 account, and I just want to lose. Uh, you can lose, say $50. So $50 of 5,000 is 1%. Or you can actually go for swap with money. You just go for $50. That is the risk I want to take for a trade. And stop loss is stop loss comma pips. This is what I was telling. See this just beside the amount or just beside this bar bracket. See this amount, say 47.0. That is the number you have to put. Even the point value matters a lot. Okay, you have to put this and then calculate. So this is the volume which you have to put in your broker. Okay, see the amount of money which you are gonna lose is $50, which you put. If you have given swap with risk person, if you have wanted to risk only 1%, then this is how you do it. This is kind of handy. When this is a website which I use more. So there are different other websites. You can even go for ChatGPT, and there are other websites also. So see the amount of money which you are gonna lose is $50, and the size is this. So what to do is I'm gonna show it in MT5. Like you'll go to MT5 MetaTrader. So you're placing an order. Okay, I'm giving you an example. I'm not gonna place it. So over here, this is the size. This is the place where you have to paste this amount. Okay, 0.11. You have to paste that amount inside here. So that is how you position size, and you put the stop loss and take profit. For that, you just go first, always put the stop loss and enter. We can put the take profit later also. So double click on the position size tool. So you might see this, okay, you might be in this position, and you just go to inputs and then go to the stop loss. So you copy this and then you paste it over here. So that is your stop loss. So you're entering into a buy market. For example, for that, okay, so you just buy it off. This is not my, uh, demo account. This is my exam account. So I'm not going to enter the market, or else I'm going to lose money. So that is how you enter your. So when you go and hit your stop loss, that is the how much amount, like I was giving $50, right? I will only lose $50 in that trade. So there are few tips which I will give you when you are keeping this tool. Okay, if you are entering, like try to put a buy limit or sell limit order exactly at this price. So you double click and you can. This is the entry price. You should put it in the broker. Put in the broker. Okay, so that is a tip which I'll give. Or else, if the market is currently over, like for example, the market is currently. I don't have the bar replay tool. I should have gotten a subscription. Yeah, the market is currently over here. Okay, currently over there, and I entered. Like my tool was like this, and I entered over the blue pot. Then you're gonna lose extra money. Okay, and you're gonna gain less money also, like a bit less. So for that, for keeping your risk management tight, like exactly at the 50, you have to enter exactly at this line. Okay, I'm telling you again, enter exactly at this line. Like keep the tool exactly where the market is at currently. Okay, and then put the stop loss, and then put the take profit, and put it in the broker. Or else there is one more tip which you can do. Like if the market is fast moving fast, okay, and you just want to enter fast. So what to do is you oh you go to I'll go to 5 minute. Okay, when you change the time frame, the pips also differs. Okay, for this, like exactly I wanted to enter exactly over here, like a sell market. Okay, like this is currently where the market is at, current price where the market is at. If I have to enter, you either enter with this, like that is, I if you are putting only buy limit or sell limit order. If you guys don't know what is buy lit or sell limit, if you guys are confused, go and watch my previous videos. I have given example for that. Okay, if you are completely new trader, like go and watch the videos of mine. Like actually it will help you a lot. So at this point you have to enter fast, like the movement is fast. For example, okay, so I keep this inside the red line, like the current price is inside the red line. I just put my calculations over here. This is the pips. Okay, right now it is 5 minute time frame, so the pips is less. So for example, I'm putting 6.4. We have to do fast. Okay, 6.4, and the amount of money which I'm losing is only 1%. So calculate. So this is the C. When the number is less, like the pips is less, the volume will increase like 0.78. Okay, so you just enter 0.78, and yeah, that's all you have to do. And enter into the market. So right now it is inside the red area, so you might lose less amount of money. For example, I wanted to lose 50, but if it goes and hit the stop loss, maybe I'll lose only 48, which is good for us. It is under 50, like the maximum amount of money which I wanted to lose was 50. So it is good. Like if you keep your position size tool somewhere over here and then enter this, you might lose extra money. Okay, you might actually lose extra money. So don't do that. When it goes and hits the stop loss, I'm telling this, when it goes and hits the stop loss, okay. When it goes and hits the stop loss, you will lose extra money, like maybe $5 or something. So always either enter exactly at the same, like the exact line, or keep it inside, like the red one. That is one tip which I can give you. So the pips will be over here. Do not consider about this pips because you have the risk to low. Just the things which you have to watch out is only this, okay, next to the amount. So if you're going for gold, if you're going for gold, that is a different case, okay. If you're going for gold, for example, I already kept it over here. So for example, I entered a market over here and my stop loss was over here. It got tapped, okay. So gold is something which I don't recommend you guys to trade right now because you guys don't know. So demo trade first with the position like proper risk management. Okay. So see what is going on here over here. So the amount which you have to enter is 750. For the other tools like what the other Euro USD and all those things, you have less. So when you are putting gold, you have to go here, put XA, XAU USD, right? Yeah, XAU USD, and the what is the pips which you are gonna put the stop loss in? 750. That is the amount you have to put over here. 750. Even the point value matters a lot. Okay, 750.5, guys. 750.5, and then you calculate. See, this is the size which you have to put in the volume. Okay, over here you have to put uh, I have to choose another graph for this, but yeah, you guys understood, right? Like new chart. So if I'm going over here, if I'm putting an order, like I put a new order, the volume which I will put is 0.07, and that's how you should trade. Okay, that's how you should put your risk management. So I don't trade XAUSD. I don't it's not confirmed, okay. Like this is the amount of pips. Maybe I have a small doubt if I should enter 7505 or point 0.5. I have a small doubt. So you guys go and demo it before entering into gold trades, okay. So that demo trade first before entering into any market. So this is only thing which I will give you, the gold and silver and all those things which you're gonna put. So yeah, that is basically how you use your position, how you position size, like how the amount which you want to lose, you will only lose that much amount. So this is a doubt which I had a lot. Like I always had this doubt. So I figured it out on my own, like asking ChatGPT. ChatGPT helped me. No one was there to teach me. So I wish I have searched this also. I don't know. I didn't get it. Like actually, I didn't get it in YouTube. Like I don't know how I searched. There might be videos also. So position sizing. If you knew what is position sizing, you would have searched it like that. But I was like, how to lose exactly the same amount of money. So this is the easiest video you will have. So do that. So one more exam. Once again, I'm to tell you, you go here, write this 6.4. That is your pips which you are gonna put, and then go to the tool myfx fxbook.com. That is one position, and there are different position sizing tool. There is securities.io also is there. You just have to enter, but this is completely easier. Okay, and there are more. You can even use ChatGPT to say prompt it to prompt ChatGPT. Like I used to enter like that before. So I will be like, I have $5,000 account. I just want to lose only $50. So in a trade, I will put the entry and exit also. I'll put the stop loss amount pips. So the chat GPT also will generate. So do the same. There will be tools. This is a proper tool which you guys can use, and make sure you enter exactly on the line or inside this, so that the amount of money which you lose is less. Okay, compared to your limit, like if $50 is your limit. Once I have, I'll give you an example. Okay, the thing which I made, once I have entered a trade. So usually my risk amount is $100, 2% of an account. So I was demo trading. Okay, so I was like, I'll risk for gold. Once I traded gold. Okay, so I will tell you the story. Okay, so I was like, I will risk only $100, and then I put the amount. Like I was confused with this. Like the amount was too big because I always trade in Euro USD. So I was like, okay, I'll put a less amount, and then I entered the market. I entered the market, and I gained $18,000 in one trade. Okay, 18,000. That was a demo trade, but still $18,000 in one trade. You guys will be like, oh, that is a good thing. No, it is not a good thing. If I have lost that trade, I would have lost $9,000 minimum. Like my risk to reward was 1:2 or something. The trade went my way. That is a good thing. I gained a lot of money, but I made a big mistake. Okay, sizing the position. That's why I'm still confused. Like this, I think this is a position you have to enter. Because I have tried once again. I guess I did the same thing. So do not go and trade it. So that is how people lose more money in stock market. Okay, they don't know how to put the positions and the volume in the market. So they will get a lot of volume. Maybe they will get a lot of volume, or if it's going the opposite way, they're gonna lose a lot of money. That is something which you have to do demo trading first and then go for this. So I didn't tell about position sizing till now because I didn't want you guys to first know about position sizing before knowing anything about trade. That's why after telling the important parts, I put this topic in the YouTube. So you can do it more. Like from today tomorrow I'll share how to combine everything, but I felt like I should teach you guys about this so that you can actually go and demo trade at this point. If you have watched the series what I made, you actually know how to trade. So if you are actually doing it, if you are doing the homeworks, and always do the trade homework. So yeah, that's why I posted this. So this is going to be a really insightful video for you guys. If you are confused about this, if you have never watched the series of mine, go and watch it. You will learn a lot in that. Okay, so yeah, that's all for today. So next time I'll teach more about more things which you need to know. So bye bye guys.